LSU Gymnastics had their best finish in school history. We'll have more on how they pulled it off in Fort Worth.
Tiger football is right around the corner, and we'll have a recap on how the team is looking after their annual spring game on Saturday.
And later, Reggie Chatman will be here with some of the members of the 2016 gymnastics team.
Don't go anywhere. The sports desk starts right now.
Good evening and welcome to the Sports Desk. I'm Derek Kopp.
And I'm Max Hawkins. We'll begin tonight with the LSU gymnastics team who finished the NCAA tournament in second place this weekend. Reggie Chatman was there in Fort Worth. Reggie, I'm sure it was a great atmosphere in Texas with the Tigers.
It sure was, Max. The feeling in the arena was both electric both days in Fort Worth. After last year's disappointing showing in the semifinal, the Tigers put out a solid showing Friday to put them in the Super Six for the 5th time in school history. In Saturday's final, after a rough start, the underclassmen stepped up to the plate and left their mark in their first championship appearance.
At the halfway point of Saturday's NCAA Women's Championship, LSU would sit in 5th place with only floor and vault to go. Although this was the first Super Six for 9 of LSU's 15 gymnasts, the historic comeback that ensued would showcase the veteran poise from every member of the team.
After Beam, we knew that we could still win, and it was never like, oh my gosh, we have to do so good to win. We had to be ourselves, and we had to have fun, and that's exactly what we did.
9.925s from both junior Ashley Natt and sophomore Maya Hambrick led the way for the Tigers on floor and put them right back into contention with a team score of 49.4625. It would then all come down to vault, which would be led off by freshman Juliana Canamella, who earned a big 9.90 score from the judges.
Just a fabulous effort from a freshman that's going to give us a lot of good gymnastics. And then she drilled that vault and started off what was kind of like an avalanche. It just came tumbling down at us, and the kids were fabulous.
The Tigers would also record scores of 9.9s from both junior Sydney Ewing and freshman Sarah Finnegan before Ashley Natt would complete the comeback with a 9.95 of her own, cementing the second-place finish.
It means so much to us. We know that on the way to a national championship, you got to take one step further. And tonight we did that. It was such an awesome thing to be a part of. I am so excited, and I'm so proud of this team.
Overall, the meet was fantastic for us. And, I mean, it's second place, but it really is a win for us. You know, we just performed so well.
For seniors Jessica Savona and Randy Wyrick, they seemed happy to end their LSU career on such a high note after a very memorable year.
Just to be able to come to a community that's just way bigger than myself, you know, just to be able to represent such an awesome university and, you know, not only just, you know, college athletics, but, you know, LSU and you know, academics and just everything that LSU embodies, you know, it's just an honor to be able to wear those 3 letters on my chest.
With returning gymnasts like Maya Hambrick and Ashley Natt, who earned individual honors this weekend, paired with the now experienced freshman class such as Canamella and Finnegan, LSU will now have the firepower to make another run at the title next year. From Fort Worth, Texas, Reggie Chatman, TigerTv Sports.
What an unbelievable run for those girls, and it was such a good time being out there. Make sure you check out all the coverage from the weekend, including what went down in their celebration at TigerTv.tv. Also, continue to stick around as I got the opportunity to sit down with Maya Hambrick and Ashley Natt and talk about how they spent their time since the season ended. That'll be later in the show. Now back to Max and Derek at the desk.
Thanks, Reggie. Now, LSU baseball traveled to Missouri this weekend to take on the Mizzou Tigers and came out with the Tigers' first series sweep of an SEC team in the 2016 season. Now, yesterday, their offense came alive and put up 15 runs to complete the sweep. Their momentum began right from the first inning when the first 5 batters reached base safely, and the Tigers came out of the top of the first with a 5-0 lead. Now, Missouri had to use 6 pitchers throughout the game and gave 20 hits to LSU. Now, the updated Baseball America poll came out this morning, and the Tigers are now ranked 5th in the nation. Next up, the Tigers will be returning to the box for a midweek game against Southeastern and will then be opening a weekend series against Mississippi State.
LSU football fans got their first glimpse of the 2016 Tigers this Saturday at the annual spring game. Fans also got a new look at the defense under new coordinator Dave Aranda. TigerTv reporter Hunter Lovell has more on what to expect from the defense this season.
First-year LSU defensive coordinator Dave Aranda was pleased with the Tigers' performance on Saturday in the spring game. Aranda liked the effort his players gave and how smooth his defense had transitioned into a 3-4 system.
It allows you to move people around and feel that it's not a one and done, that you can let's figure this thing out and see who's best. And so spring was great for that.
Aranda admired the play of freshman Savion Smith and veteran Dwayne Thomas. Smith intercepted a pass from quarterback Danny Etling in the fourth quarter. Thomas tied Duke Riley for the game high with 8 tackles.
You bring up Savion, that's immediately what I think of. He's got all the skills in the world, so the athletic ability, length, toughness, all those things he has. But what makes him special is he loves football and he wants to know football even more.
Aranda is known for moving players from their usual positions. Quarterback Brandon Harris said he's excited to see improvements in the fall.
That defense is flying around. I mean, he got guys doing all kind of things. You got Arden Key, who's 6'6", he's dropping, and you trying to throw around a guy that's 6'6". I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Aranda has made some switches along the defensive front. Ends like Arden Key and Tayshawn Bauer have taken turns playing linebacker. Despite the constant movement, head coach Les Miles said Aranda will work with the defense to install more packages throughout the summer and into fall camp.
Defensively, we put it in a nice space. I think our defense knows kind of what to expect out of the calls, and then now we're in a position where we add some bells and whistles to that defense. Our defensive front's going to be salty, and when we get our secondary back healthy and some of the guys that are coming in, it should be a lot of fun.
Aranda and Miles both said the Tigers have a lot of work to do before fall. They like how far the team has come since the Texas Bowl. For TigerTv, I'm Monty Lovell.
Defensive line coach Ed Orgeron said Aranda could install as many as 20 different packages for his defense before the start of the season.
Now, LSU softball was in action this weekend in Starkville and took a series win over the Bulldogs. After defeating MSU in 12 innings on Saturday, the Tigers continued their momentum heading into Sunday and scored 12 runs on 12 hits to take the series win. The offense was led by Bianca Bell, who went 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs that came off a grand slam. Now, Tigers also got a dominant performance by freshman pitcher Sydney Smith, who earned her first ever SEC win. LSU will be back in Tiger Park on Wednesday against Northwestern State, followed by a weekend series against South Carolina. Now, coming up after the break, Reggie Chatman will be back with Maya Hambrick and Ashley Nat of the LSU gymnastics team.
Don't go anywhere. The Sports Desk coming right back.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Sports Desk. My name is Reggie Chatman. Today we have two very special guests, Ashley Nat and Maya Hambrick from the LSU gymnastics team, who are coming back from a second-place finish at the NCAA championships for the first time in school history. Welcome on, guys. How are you guys doing today? How does this feel being second place for the first time ever?
It feels really good.
Yeah,
We're really happy.
I heard you guys did some sort of catwalk during that bye before the last 2 rotations. Tell me about that. What is that for? Why do you guys do that? And
Well, this is the first time we've ever done it.
Yeah, it just came up.
It kind of happened on prelims night a little bit. There was a big curtain in the middle of the arena, and then behind it there was like a set of panel mats. And a couple of us were back there getting our foot taped the first night. And McKenna is standing on the side, and someone we just started walking back and forth down it, joking, and then McKenna just starts commentating. And she would be like, oh, contestant number 1. And then, the person would have to walk down, and she would, say things about them, and then they would, strike a pose, and they would walk back. So that was the first night. It was, just 4 or 5 of us. And then the second night, after everything that had happened on Floor and Beam, and we knew we wanted to let loose, we were like, everybody, come back. We're going to have this huge catwalk.
Is there any way that you guys can show me a little bit of the catwalk performance that you guys have? We'll just walk over to the green screen.
Show her? I'll commentate for you. Contestant number 1, Bugs Nat. Bugs enjoys long bubble baths, origami, and calculus. And then that's it. Contestant number 1, Bugs Nat. Oh, contestant number 2, Reggie.
Reggie.
Reggie enjoys getting his suits professionally cleaned, doing the Heisman, and pretending like he can be a gentleman.
Contestant number 2, Reggie.
Well, thank you guys once again for coming on and talking to me. There will be more after the break.
Welcome back to the show. Now, if you'd like to see the rest of that gymnastics interview, it will be on our website tomorrow. But now, as some of you know, I will be out of town next week. So being that this is my final show at TigerTv, I have a few people to thank for an amazing 4 years. For starters, thank you to all my sports directors, Patrick Clay, Alex Janey, Morgan Beard, of course, the great Taylor Curette. All of you allowed me to do what I love, and I'm incredibly thankful for that. Now, all my anchors, Max Hawkins, Bat Brunner, Alex Cheney, Johnny Lombardi, Patrick Clay, Cody Krupp, and Pat Gunther, and anyone else I'm missing. It was a pleasure to do our many sports shows together. Thank you to Cindy Carter. I speak for everyone, I think, when I say I am grateful for everything you do for us, and I'm a better person and a better journalist today thanks to you and the dedication that you have shown to me. Now, thank you to everyone else in the sports department. I'm running out of time, so I can't name you all, but I will always remember the memories that we've had. Now, finally, thank you to my parents for paying out-of-state tuition so I can attend the greatest university possible, and all my friends and my girlfriend for all of the continued support that they have shown me over the years. Max, thank you for everything you've done for me this year. Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for today. For more, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ttv_sports. We're always online at tigertv.tv. I'm Derek Kopp.
I'm Max Hawkins. Thanks for watching. I'll see you back here next week for our final show.